When it comes to growing plants in pots, too many of us are guilty of not being as creative as we could be. You see, multi-planting a pot with different plants is okay. Look, it looks good, but there are so many more exciting ways to set up, well, a pot feature in a way that you've never, ever considered before. I've got a brilliant project. Come on, I'll show you what to do. If you love flowers and the idea of living walls is great, but not in your budget, maybe you should build your own flower tower, just like this. Looks great, doesn't it? And to be honest, you can make this as tall or as short as you'd like. So what you need is a really good pot to get started. Now, really ideally, it should be very squat like this, or as wide at the bottom as it is at the top, so there's no risk of it toppling over. You'll understand why in a minute. Now, the first thing that you should get whenever you're potting any plant is a top quality potting mix. And what you want to keep your eye out for is something that's got the Australian red tick, the premium standard. It means that it's got, well, all sorts of things in it, including fertiliser and a wetting agent. And this is going to be the basis for all the plants as they start to send roots down. Now, the next stage is actually the tower. Come on, I'll show you how to do it. For the frame, wire or plastic mesh is perfect. Line one side with weed mat, cocoa fibre or even geofabric will do the job. Cable tie it and loop a lip over the top and tie it again. Then simply roll it in a loop and wire or electrical tie the roll so it can't break open when it's full of potting mix. So the idea is you literally take it and fit it into the base here, and it just needs to be wiggled into the base of the pot so it's nice and tight. You want it to really have a good hold, and then fill up the top with soil. It's that easy. Once filled with potting mix, add some garden stakes or metal stakes as a support to hold the frame steady in the pot. Once the structure is set up, it's simply a case of planting into the little holes that you've made in the weed matting. You'll use several punnets of seedlings, and my suggestion is that you go for plants that'll either cascade or hold a tight clumping habit. If you love a mix of colours, petunias are without doubt one of the very best, but lobelias, alyssum and during the winter, pansies and violas will work beautifully. Well, there you go, it's all planted up. It just needs to be watered in, and you do need to give it a good soak. Now, if you want to get the best results, liquid feeding on a regular basis, and I mean once a week, is going to deliver amazing growth and flower results with plants like this. And here's the good news. If you're a foodie, you are going to find that you can plant things like herbs and also lettuce in this format and get amazing results from an area that's really quite confined, quite limited. Now, take a look at that. This is what I did with this 3 weeks ago. So in 3 to 4 weeks, this is going to look like that. We're going to have pillars of flowers everywhere. It's going to look sensational. And here's the best thing. This whole project was done for under $50. So why don't you give it a go this weekend? I know you're going to love it.